Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Crybaby Pumpkinbun, or Lulu, and welcome back to our blind Let's Play of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. Last time, we kept covering for Darumi as she's becoming more Retsunami. She's hiding in her room. We also had the Rashomatics get destroyed by, allegedly, Aito. And we're investigating that and stuff, but first we have to go gather more materials to repair the Rashomatics, so that's what we've been doing for the last few days. So let's see how this goes from here. We're on day like 68 now. Thanks to our systematic approach, we were making good progress getting a hold of the materials Sire had asked for. Before leaving that morning, I decided to check in on Darumi. That doesn't look good on the wall. Wow, so that's what's going on outside. Sorry, I'm just laying here in bed while you're all working so hard. It's fine. I know you're working hard too in your own way.
Huh?
It might be a while until I can bring you any decent meals again, but hopefully it won't be too long. That's okay. I'll manage. I think my sense of taste has changed again. I can enjoy stuff that isn't made of paper a lot more than before now. It'll all be fine once the machine is fixed, so try not to worry. You're the only one who's so worried about Takumi. You better not be taking everyone's burdens on yourself again. Look who's talking.
Huh?
Anyway, I've got to get back to work. You're still recovering, so take it easy, alright? Sure. I'll be a good girl today and stay here nice and quiet. After saying goodbye to Darumi, I spent another day outside looking for materials. I think it'd be a good idea to be like, hey, if you're feeling good enough, maybe talk to someone else really briefly so that they can see that you're fine. Because right now, I think everyone's kind of concerned about you and doesn't trust us about it. So, you know, them getting to see you and hear you say, yeah, I'm just not feeling very well, would probably be good. Well, I'd better get up. I've got another day of searching ahead, so we've almost got all the material we need. This is the final stretch. We're so close to being done. Try as I might, I couldn't psych myself up all that much. 5 days of living on preserved foods would do that to a person. Whoops. I never really appreciated how much appetite affected my motivation before. I've got to tough it out a little longer. We should have everything we need by the end of the day. Then we just have to fix the Rashomatics and everything will be fine. I met up with the rest of the team, and we headed out on what I hoped would be a successful material gathering mission. That sounds like a red flag. Why do you say hoped? Okay.
Burn out of troops! Time to rise and shine!
Here we are. Another morning. All this walking around day after day is starting to catch up with me, but we'll get it finished today for sure. This is the final stretch. I mean it this time. But first I'll go see how Darumi's doing. Good morning, Sumino! Thanks for all your hard work these last few days! Here he is again, appearing in my room without knocking or even opening the door. I'm tired and I'm busy. What do you want? I just happened to overhear you talking to yourself, you see. You said you were going to go see how Darumi's doing, right? Huh? You said it yourself. You're busy with collecting all those important materials right now. Why not let someone else take care of Alma Mia? We could get Ava to do it. Or I could look in on her myself if you want. No, that's okay. It's really no trouble. And, I think Darumi prefers it this way too. You two have got pretty close, so I guess you know. This sickness of hers has been going on for quite a while, though. Is there some kind of psychological aspect to it? It's not like the stress of battle was too much for her, so she could just decide to sit it out from now on or anything. Is it? Don't underestimate her. It may not look it, but Darumi's fighting her own battle, and she's fighting with all her might. Against her condition, I mean. Please, just let me handle Darumi. If she doesn't get better soon, I'll take responsibility and work something out. Well, if that's what our time-traveling team leader wants, who am I to argue? I'm happy to leave this in your hands so long as things remain quiet. But the final battle is getting closer. I want her to fight again sooner or later, whether she's feeling up to it or not. Right, I understand. Was that everything? Because I really need to get started for the day. We're so close to getting all the stuff you needed. And if we don't get the Rationomatic fixed soon, our morale is going to get lower and lower. Yeah, about that. I'm afraid we've run into a teensy little problem. Another one. It turns out the parts I originally had in mind aren't going to be enough to fix the machine. Huh? But don't worry, we've already found something that can serve as a substitute for the extra metallic parts we need. One of the team happened to find it by chance. We know where it is, and the thing itself isn't all that big. The only problem is it is a pretty long way from here. You just have to lead a team on a little expedition to retrieve it. An expedition? In addition to you, I've also asked Shizuharu and Kawana. They both agreed to it. And of course you are not going to refuse either, are you? No, anything to get the machine working and everyone eating right again. If it's too much for you, I can check in on Amamiya and... No, it's fine. I'll do that. I'll handle all of it. Somehow I knew you'd say that. It's all on you then. A long-distance mission, huh? Not only that, but Siri is more suspicious of me than ever. That was a really close one just now. No use worrying about the future. All I can do is find the substitute material. After a quick look in on Darumi, I met up with Hirako and Tsubasa and left on our mission. Since we were going farther away, we decided to travel in our class armor. We walked for almost half the day. Finally, we reached our destination and began searching for the materials Siri had asked for.
Over here, guys, I found it.
Phew, what a relief. This took longer than I was expecting. It's almost nightfall.
Between the journey here and all the searching, I'm feeling really drained.
I know, but we still have stuff to do. Let's hurry and get this back to the school.
Right now? Can't we take a little break first?
No, it's too risky. Oh. What's going on, Takumi? Why are you so worried? What are you so worried about? First of all, do you think all this stuff about suddenly needing extra parts is true?
Huh? Of course it's true. I'm the one who noticed we need more. Why are you even asking?
Well... You suspect Siri is scheming something. That he had some ulterior motive for getting you away from the academy for a while. Isn't that right?
Or are you worried about Darumi? Wait, are the rumors about you two true?
What rumors?
Kaku said you and Darumi have been, doing stuff together? Are you afraid Siri's gonna find something to prove it?
We haven't been doing anything to... we haven't been doing anything. Don't believe that stuff. I'm so slugging Gaku for this later. I wouldn't mind so much if it was halfway true. Putting all that aside, I'm glad we'll finally be able to get some real food now. The stripped back menu is really starting to get me down.
You've been feeling it too, Hirako. I'm a little surprised.
Why? Did you think I was some kind of heartless robot?
No, of course not. I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
At any rate, we've got what we came for. We can take it slow if you want, but let's at least get moved. I received a sudden blow out of nowhere, and then everything went black. I had no idea what was going on. Next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground with a dull pain running through every inch of my body. Gradually, it dawned on me that someone must have hit me. Around the same time, my vision started to come back, and I saw that person standing over me. That's not good. That is very not good. This is extremely very not good. Hi, Veshness. Veshness? What are you doing here? Oh god, I have to do her voice. Oh. You took my attack head on, but you're still conscious. I meant to swat you like a fly. God, I don't have a voice for her ever. You must have gotten a little stronger. Wait, where are Yuriko and Tsubasa? Remembering my friends, I slowly craned my neck to look around.
What happened?
The girls had also taken a lot of damage. They were just barely staying on their feet. Now then, I believe you asked why I am here. I happened to hear that you vile invaders were wandering around this area. Leaving the safety of your nest without the power to proper defenses. You really should have known better. Damn it. We were so focused on the search we forgot to watch our backs. I just run out of worthy warriors on my side to devour too. I thought I was going to have to storm your base and pick you off one by one. How nice of you to save me the trouble by splitting all on your own. Veshness began walking towards me slowly but deliberately, like a predator closing in on its prey. No, I can't die here. Even after coming back to the past, there's still so much I need to do. First, I'll have a taste of your blood. You should be honored. You get to become one with my superior self. But just when I was about to give up hope, thump 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 thump, I heard footsteps. Thump 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 thump. Fast, heavy footsteps, and getting louder. Someone is coming this way.
Hold it right there!
Alright, let's go! Loving your monster arm, girly.
Tarumi? What are you doing here?
I wonder if her class power or class armor gives her control over it.
I know, it's weird. Charging in to come to my friend's rescue? So not my style. But putting my life on the line just to die in the dirt anyway? That sounds more like me, doesn't it?
What's the meaning of this? Are you volunteering to be devoured as well?
Go to Rumi! No, she's gonna body you, I hope.
Wait, why is your arm so abnormal?
The better to body you with.
Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe I got cursed by an evil spirit or something. But it's pretty cool, right? How do you like to get this power on your side? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Offer me a good enough deal and who knows what might happen. Sorry, Takumi. Like I said, coming to the rescue isn't like me.
I don't trust you. You're lying.
I think I'm gonna stay on brand and turn traitor instead.
That has never been your brand, though.
What are you talking about, Darumi? This is no time to kid around.
I'm serious. It looks like Retsnam hasn't just changed my body. It changed my mind as well.
Your mind?
I have all this power, and all of a sudden I don't feel like using it to protect the weak anymore. I want to use it to serve the strong.
You're kidding, right? Please tell me you're kidding.
I don't believe her.
What's this? Fighting amongst yourselves? You're really willing to come over to my side?
I sure am. But I want to know more about you and your operation first. Oh, and I really want to know just how strong you are.
Surely you can tell just by looking. I was able to dominate your comrades without even transforming.
Right. But let's get into specifics. Like, What's your resistance to poison?
Poison? What does that have to do with...
And then... all of a sudden, Vesh just began choking and sputtering.
Just 'cause I'm dumb doesn't mean I'm not a threat! Turns out, my arm can make poison!
Yeah, it can make every liquid, it seems. So that's convenient. Are you gonna take down Veshness? Are you gonna poison her right now, Darumi? Go, Darumi, save the day.
I even made sure to stand upwind so you'd get the full force of it! Not bad for the comic relief emo character, huh?
Wait. Is it an airborne toxin? Are you able to make gases now? Or is it just a liquid that vaporizes when it touches the air?
You lied to me?
Wow, you're pretty tough! This is the strongest poison I've been able to make so far!
Curse you! I'll remember this!
Darumi saves the day. Vesh just began backing away. Then with one mighty leap, she was gone. There was silence, and the four of us were left alone.
Phew, I can't believe that worked.
Darumi heaved a sigh of relief. Thunk. Darumi! Then teetered backwards and fell to the ground. Darumi, are you okay?
Oh!
Maybe. I think I'm going to be laid up for a while after this.
Ah!
Don't worry about the poison gas, by the way. I sucked it all back into my Retsnom arm.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't care about that. Are you...
Uh-huh.
What exactly are you two talking about?
What's going on with your arm? That's not just some funky body paint, right?
Oh?
It's okay. You can tell us later. For now, let's just get her back to the academy.
I don't really get what's going on, but thanks for saving us, Darumi.
Oh!
Seriously, don't mention it. It's not like me to be this nice.
What's wrong? If you ask me, this was You're wrong. If you ask me, this was a classic Darumi move. We began our return journey through the ruins and wastelands, carrying Darumi the whole way. By the time Last Defense Academy came into view, the sun had already been up for a while. Okay, cool. Darumi saved the day! That was awesome, I loved that. Sirei must have noticed something had gone wrong. He was there to greet us when we got back. We barely had any time to rest before he called us all to the gym for another meeting.
Yeah.
So, Emma Mia's sitting spun out in her room.
Yeah, she was sleeping when we left her. She looked like she was in a lot of pain, though.
Alright then, let's cut right to the chase. Sumino, care to explain what's going on here? Everyone's eyes were focused squarely on me. This was it. Now that things had reached this point, I couldn't go on hiding the truth anymore. Alright, I'll tell you, but it's a long story. It all started when we learned about a creature called Retsnom. I told everyone everything Darumi and I had been doing together. About how Darumi had fused with Retsnom, and how if she could create a ruby tier, the team from Last Defense Academy could be revived. Of course, I also had to tell them about the strange and unpredictable changes Darumi was going through. When I was finally done, the first one to speak was Nozomi.
You're bringing them back? You can really do that? If you can, that'd be huge.
But that's if the legends about the ruby tier are true, right? And even if they are, it still depends on whether Miss Emma Mia can figure out how to actually make it. When you put it like that, the chances seem rather slim. But isn't it worth trying anyway? I mean, if it works, things will be so much better for all of us. Wow, hold on a moment. I'm not ready to buy into all this legend stuff just yet. I'm more interested in why you brought some weird monster into the school without telling us. I'm sorry. I didn't know if it was going to work, and I didn't want to worry you. But no matter how risky it was, or how slim the chances were, I had to try. If there was even the smallest chance of bringing the others back, I had to take it.
You've really felt this terrible about leaving them behind all this time, haven't you?
Yeah, for like 63 days. It's like 9 weeks. Yeah, I've never really stopped feeling guilty about that I let them die.
I'm sorry. You've been suffering too, and I said all those horrible things to you.
It's okay. I'm the one who made that choice that led to their deaths. There's no getting away from that. It's not gonna do much good if the roommate keels over and we're left up a creek. Seriously, you could have at least told us what you were gonna try this crazy shit. I know, I really am sorry.
It's not your fault, Takumi. This just means everyone else hasn't proved themselves worthy of your trust.
You try to play the blame on us now.
Oh.
Give it a rest, Eito. If you're going to try and sow discord amongst us, I prefer you just kept quiet. As you wish. I already decided whose side I'm on a long time ago after all.
Huh?
It's got nothing to do with you, Takumi. Anyway, I'll go back to my cage and let all of you talk this out in peace.
Without another word, Eito left the gym, acting for all the world like he was the one in charge. Is it alright to let him leave like that?
Should I go after him?
Nah, let him go. He'd only try and make things worse anyway.
Getting back on track. I don't think this is something we can pass judgment on right away. We need to see if Takumi's information pans out first.
Right. I'm sorry to dump all this on you at once, but the Undying Flame Boy has been doing research too, so... The solution here is perfectly simple. We just have to activate the bomb inside Amamiya and kill her. Huh? Wait, were you even listening just now? Oh, I was listening. You let yourself be swayed by an invader's trickery and allowed a dangerous parasitic life form to fuse with one of my soldiers. Where's your proof that this isn't a trap? How do you know Amamiya isn't under invaders' control? I can't take those kind of risks. First off, I'm killing her to see if I can reset. If it'll reset the charge changes.
I can read. But this could be our chance to bring the others back.
All you've got to go on are some musty old legends. Not even decent human legends, but ones that come from them. Them. Never mind. The point is, Amamiya has become a liability. For the sake of humanity's future, she has to be eliminated.
Sire, are you serious? If you really think Narumi's dangerous, can't we just lock her up instead?
No, that won't do. I've got to think of what we'll do if killing her doesn't fix the problem too. Either way, shield's going boom right here, right now. Wait, can't we talk about this? Absolutely not. Humanity's victory takes priority. No. The thing I was most afraid of is about to happen, and there's nothing I can do. This is the whole reason I kept quiet. This is exactly the kind of situation I wanted to avoid. I have to stop Siri. I can't let him do this. If I defy him, he'll probably blow me up as well. And he can change the settings of the Revival-Matic and refuse to bring me back like he did with Eito. He's always had the option to do that, but I can't just let him kill Darumi. Before I could do anything, though, someone else stepped in and took action. Eito did the thing!
Huh?
For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Eito had brought out his class weapon and stabbed Siri with it.
So long.
And a moment later... Well, I think Eito's dead. A vicious explosion echoed through the gym as the bomb inside Eito was detonated.
Eito!
Looks like this is as far as I go.
What were you thinking? You must have known this would happen. And without Sirei's permission, you can't be brought back anymore.
You're in the same position. He could have changed the settings for any of you at any time. He might even have killed Darumi and denied her the right to be revived. I couldn't allow that.
Huh? Wait. What are you talking about? You did this? To protect Darumi? Why?
Because he sees her as beautiful now that she has a monster inside of her.
I saw her. One night, I saw Darumi walking around the school. All alone.
I think Darumi is the one who did both the garage thing and the kitchen thing, and I think that Eito might have seen this and observed, and that's why we had him out at night that time.
She was so beautiful.
That tracks.
She looked nothing like the repulsive humans I'm so used to seeing. The sight of her took my breath away.
Eito's disorder made him see people as hideous monsters, but not Darumi. This must have been back when she was going out at night so no one would see how much pain she was in. If Redstorm fused with her so much at that point that she was no longer human, then maybe that meant Eito would see her as just a normal person. It would have been the first time in his life he'd seen a person as they really were.
From that moment on, my heart belonged to her. I swore to protect her, to do whatever it took to keep her safe.
So, all the random acts of destruction around the school.
Was it to distract away from Darumi?
Nothing but a distraction. A little mystery to put your attention on me and away from her.
So Eito was actually helpful for once.
Was the only thing I could do to stop you asking questions about why she kept missing battles.
Seriously? That's what all that was about?
I'll admit, it wasn't the most sophisticated plan. But then again, it was my first time doing something to help another person.
Eito.
Please, no more talk. I'm almost out of time. Let me spend my last moments thinking about the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And how I was able to protect her.
He dead? Yeah.
The corpse recovery drone isn't coming?
It won't now that Sirei's gone. Guess he wasn't bluffing about that.
So, Eito is really dead now? He's never coming back?
He just had to die in the coolest way possible, too. He hated us right to the end, but he had guts. And in his own way, he did what he thought was right.
Oh,
As for Sirei, he's broken beyond repair. We won't have to worry about him killing Darumi now. But are we going to be okay without him? We'll work something out. I spent most of my last timeline without him. We can do it again.
We better clean this up. We still have to fix the Rationomatic too.
Yeah.
I will help in any way I can. Give your orders and I will obey.
We divided up the set. We divided up and set about dealing with the aftermath of the conflict. Ava attended to Sirei's remains, while I took Eito's body and buried it in the schoolyard. Tsubasa, meanwhile, got back to work on repairing the Rationomatic. While we were working, nobody spoke all that much. Eito's last moments had left an impression on all of us. He'd been a traitor, but he'd given his life for a good cause. I don't think we knew how to feel about him anymore. Yeah, I didn't expect that, but that's okay. God, wouldn't this be a mean place for me to call it? I know we're at 30 minutes, just barely.
Up and Adam troops!
But I think we can get a couple more days in. The next morning, I went to Darumi's room and told her all about what happened.
Wow, Eito did that. I didn't know he had it in him.
Yeah, he surprised all of us.
And now everyone knows about my arm and everything.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to tell them. But don't worry. I'm sure we can work something out.
You could have told them all this was all my idea, and nobody could have get mad at you. You're really hard to honest for your own good, Takumi.
You're giving me too much credit.
It's a pity about Sirei. I know he wasn't exactly nice, but I kind of liked the little guy. Well, I guess it's my own fault for rushing off and saving you on my own.
I'm glad you did. If you hadn't been there, have been done for sure. I'm glad you did. If you hadn't been there, I'd have been done for.
Nah, you'd have tapped into some kind of latent power and gotten through it. You didn't need me.
That's not true. How did you know we were in trouble back then anyway?
I had some kind of vision. More retinum powers, I guess. Then I ran as fast as I could, whipped up the poison, and you know the rest. I guess I used up a little too much energy doing all that stuff at once. I can barely even move. It's like my battery's right down to 1%.
Well, you can relax now. Everything's going to be fine, so just get some rest.
Sure. I think I'm gonna be sleeping for even longer this time, so don't freak out, okay?
Darumi let out a gentle sigh and closed her eyes. I still had a lot of doubts, but whether our plan would work and whether the Ruby Tear would be ready in time. But what concerned me the most of all was whether Darumi herself would be okay.
Huh?
I'd better go find the others so we can discuss what to... Oh! What?
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
I feel like we usually get attacked on day 72. Another attack. It's not Veshness this time, right? Even if it is, I still have to fight. It's our turn to keep Darumi safe. I took off at a run and rushed in the direction of the war room. Is everyone here? The battle is about to start.
What about Darumi?
She can't even move. She says she used up too much power saving us before. So we gotta do this without her, Eito or Seirei?
Hey!
That's just how it goes! We fight or we die, same as ever!
Veshness isn't gonna show up this time, right? I don't think I can handle fighting her again so soon.
We won't know until we get out there. But whatever happens, I'm sure we can get through it.
That's right. No matter how hard it gets, we have to do this.
If we all work together, I know we can win. Let's do this, everyone. Defensive battle initiate.
Alright. We already had a Magical Girl transformation this episode, so we can skip this one. We're all here for efficiency, right? We don't need to see the same scenes multiple times in one video.
Oh man! There's so many of them!
Yep.
More invaders means more to kill.
Let's all kill them together. There's no sign of Veshness. For now, at least. You never know. She might show up later.
If she does, we'll just dig in our heels and give her what for. No gut.
Oh.
Right! No guts, no glory. That goes for you too, Mr. Wussy Baby. Enough with the weird nicknames! I ain't no wuss.
No!
Help me!
I hate that. Yeah, we're gonna skip this battle.
That should be all for this wave. Another successful extermination.
These invaders had those weird voices too. They're really starting to creep me out.
There is no need to pay attention to their voices. We must kill the invaders.
Ava's right. We can't let the enemy start rattling us now.
Right. Just ignore them. We have more important things to worry about.
Speaking of which, we've got more enemies on the way.
Are you ready, Mr. Pants Wetter? I never wet my pants. Let's just do this.
No, he's not saying you wet your pants, he's saying you wear a pant sweater. It's like a sweater for your legs. Yeah, I know that was a bad joke, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying my best here.
Help me! No!
We did it! Easy. Is that the last wave?
All right, I think that's finally all of them.
And no Veshness. That's a relief, at least.
She's probably still recovering from Darumi's poison attack.
Probably, hopefully.
Our lack of numbers is really starting to hurt us, though. Things are only going to get harder from here.
I know what it's like to feel the sting of loneliness, but it's even worse now.
Let's head back and get some rest. I can't wait to fall asleep in my dear sister's arms.
Shut up! We don't do that, everyone!
If anybody wants to fall asleep in my arms, just let me know. I will do anything to be of help to you.
Yes, please.
Well, if you don't mind.
Don't even think about it, Gaku.
I will say the one thing that would make this game significantly better is if instead of children, we were all like young adults, like college age. But for some reason, they really like to make the main characters like teenagers in most Japanese media, it seems. Like, that's a very common thing, and I'm not always a big fan of it. But Ava's an adult, so. And so, another defensive battle came to an end. We'd barely made it through by the skin of our teeth. We might not be so lucky next time. All our hopes were riding on Darumi and the Ruby Tear now. Which might be able to bring back Eito as well. Just saying.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
And I think that's a good place to call it for today. I know this is still a relatively short episode. Next time we'll make it through. We'll continue with this route. There should still be a decision somewhere, I think, and hopefully we'll get close to finishing it up next time. We're getting close. We're in day 80 something, so we're making progress. We're getting close to the end. So I guess we're in the 70s only. Whatever. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, leave a like, comment, subscribe, or check out the other videos on my channel. I have a lot of them. And I will see everybody next time. Bye!